Okay, so this morning I'm gonna skip Twitter news for a moment. I know there are two things that's making noise on Twitter right now, and I'm pretty sure Twitter will still be talking about it. One is the Omid issue with Mel on Sunday. I'm not gonna talk about that today, but these are the things that's making noise at the moment, right? The Omid and Mel on Sunday, and Meghan's appearance at the summit appearance. I didn't really watch it because I was really busy, but I know they will be making noise this morning. But the thing that I want to talk about, it's in my head. If I don't do it, I'm going to forget. So I'm going to talk about a new law that just occurred in California. And then the other thing that I want to talk about, which might be in another video, it's a video that I came across with, and then after I watched it, it reminded me of Ardent Production. I probably will have to go on my own video to make the comparison, because I had my video, I had to read some parts from Wikipedia to sort of get the information that I was looking for Ardent Production. So a couple weeks ago, while I was trying to look for content to put on my channel before I went on camp, I remember reading through comments or maybe Twitter, and someone had mentioned that Prince Edward's, Sophie, I believe her name is, had a miscarriage. I was like, okay, let me find out how Sophie's miscarriage went, and why will a woman with Sophie, that is, who had gone through such a traumatized situation, did not do like an open arm for Meghan. So I did 2 videos on that. From that, while I was doing the video, I came across that Prince Edward, I believe, from doing the videos about Sophie, I found out he did have some sort of entertainment business or some crap like that. So because of Meghan's and Harry's deal, I want to find out, how did their entertainment business went? What happened to it? How did it disappear? How come I'm not hearing about it now? So I want to know what went wrong, or I don't think it still exists. I don't know. So I'm going to find out what happened to it. And the other thing that's going to be part of that particular video, it's I'm thinking about it, I'm just shaking my head. It's this: the government of UK that just awarded $122 million to a new contract to 1-month-old firm. Okay, these are the things they're trying for us not to look into. Okay, they're making the stupid noise about Meghan, about this, about that, but this is the thing they're trying for you not to see. All right, so before I do that, before I get to the really, really good stuff, let me go and see. I thought this video was gonna do bad, and I thought I was gonna get a lot of comment, why I'm doing this, what I'm doing that. But let's see what they say here. Okay. Harry's a good, honorable, compassionate, loving, protective family man, husband to Meghan, wonderful father. Archie is fabulous. Okay, so this I will read on my own. Once again, thank you very much for whoa, thank you. Okay, this person really liked it for the information that I put. I really thought I was gonna get the other kind of feedback because of the picture, because I had someone who was really kind of then like I'm using pictures to like clickbait. Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. Love your perspective and your commitment. Okay, thank you so much. All right, so that's that. Let me go to the video that I really want to show you. I'm gonna show you one part. It's not my video, and then the other part I'm gonna show you, which will be part of my own video I did a while back. It reminded me. The first video is gonna remind me of my own video, some parts that I read, and then I'm not sure if I'm gonna read this article or just definitely the link is gonna be in the description for you guys to look.
he has avoided paying hundreds of millions of dollars in taxes by telling the IRS that everything he touches fails. That all of his business dealings, all of his signature projects, his golf courses, his hotels, and everything he tries to run with his name on it, it all has just failed catastrophically, and it all fails every year. That's now in the record that has been exposed by the Times. We can now see that in terms of the Times account of his taxes. And we can see how that story he's been telling the IRS diverges from what he's been telling us, the public. I mean, just look at 2018 alone. His financial disclosure from the White House, right, public-facing document, his financial disclosure from the White House for 2018 said that he made at least $435 million that year. Well, his tax records show that he lost $47.4 million that year. Well, which is it? Did he make $435 million or did he lose $47 million? Which is it? He told two different audiences two very different things about that same year. He told the IRS he lost $47 million. Is that true? Is the president comfortable admitting that he lost all that money in 2018 and that he's been losing hundreds of millions of dollars for years? Can he just shut up and eat that, right? Now that everybody's going to be able to see the figures and see officially that his business empire is a terrible and consistent failure? Or can his ego not take that? Will he feel obliged to disclaim what he's told the IRS? Will he feel obliged to claim publicly that, yeah, those losses are on paper in terms of what I told the IRS, but in reality, I really am making hundreds of millions of dollars. I just told the IRS otherwise so that I don't have to pay taxes on it. I mean, his ego is going to drive him to say that. But there's a problem. If he cops to that, the president is potentially showing the necessary intent and understanding of his actions to cross the line from obvious tax avoidance, which is legal, into obvious tax evasion, which is potentially a quite serious crime. So that's the first of the two big takeaways here. Can the president's ego endure the public knowing that what he says has happened to his business empire is catastrophe upon bankruptcy upon failure? Year after year after year? Or will he explain that away and thereby cop to a crime? It all has just failed catastrophically, and it all fails every year. But in reality, I really am making hundreds of millions of dollars. I just told the IRS otherwise so that I don't have to pay taxes on it. To cross the line from obvious tax avoidance, which is legal, into obvious tax evasion, which is potentially a quite serious crime. What he says has happened to his business empire is catastrophe upon bankruptcy upon failure, year after year after year.
Commercial breaks are filled with Army recruiting advertisement. So that's where I guess he get his connection to get this stuff. Okay. Edward the 8th, the late Duke of Windsor, in 1996 sold worldwide. Nonetheless, the company reported losses every year. How the hell you put... Okay, they put loss every year. It operated save one when Edward did not draw a salary. In March 2020, Edward announced that he will step down as production director and join management director of Ardent to concentrate on his public duties and to support the Queen during her Golden Jubilee year. Ardent Production was voluntarily dissolved in 2009 with assets reduced to just, what? 40 pounds? Are you kidding me? All right, let's see. Just keep in mind, as you're watching this video, this is from my old video. I'm just putting both of them together. What's 1 and 1 equal to? All right, so we all know 1 and 1 equal to. So basically from that previous video of the journalist, Rachel Maddow, talking about Trump's kind of a tax thing, this is, I believe, humble opinion, I believe this is the same tactic these people use. All right, I'm just showing you. You guys go make your own decision. So there's more. I have to go back to some of the things that I saw on my previous video. My goodness. All right, let's see. Okay, so the name of the thing was Ardent Production. Let's copy this and let's open a new tab. Maybe there's more stuff I could get from that. Let me paste it here and see if there's more stuff from other people. Prince Edward, Ardent Production left with asset of just £40. The Earl of Wessex, Ill Fate Television Production Company was left with assets of just £40 and 27 cents, I'm assuming. In the United States, they say cents. When it was liquidated last year, according to the company document. Okay, investors who pumped nearly $2.2 million, £2.2 million into Ardent Production, best known for its royal documentaries, were effectively left with nothing when it folded in June 2009. Put in the description. Okay, I said that already. Okay, Prince Edward, the surprising career you didn't know Earl of Wessex had. Prince Edward, the Earl of Wessex, is often overlooked in the royal family as the youngest child of Queen Elizabeth II, and Prince Philip is far down the line of succession. Did you know about his successful career? That was a successful career? You call that successful? Okay.
It all has just failed catastrophically, and it all fails every year. But in reality, I really am making hundreds of millions of dollars. I just told the IRS otherwise so that I don't have to pay taxes on it. To cross the line from obvious tax avoidance, which is legal, into obvious tax evasion, which is potentially a quite serious crime. What he says has happened to his business empire is catastrophe upon bankruptcy upon failure, year after year after year.
You know what? While I'm at it, let me read it and then I'll just cut it and put it. Okay? So it's from Byline Times. Okay? So new detail of the procurement scandal emerged after Boris Johnson is asked about the questionable awarding of government contract of Prime Minister's question. Boris Johnson government awarded a whopping $122 million contract for the supply of gowns to a company that had only been in existence for 1 month. Think about it, you guys. Let's say you're a homeowner, okay? And you're gonna hire a contractor. I'm pretty sure as a homeowner, you want reliable company that has track record. You're gonna look into their history. What do they do? How they've been doing? Did any of their clients have already made complaint about them? So $122 million contract for a 1 month, okay? 1 month company, okay? So Byline Time can reveal, okay? New documents show that the Department of Health and Social Care, DHSC, okay, granted the multi-million pound contract to PPE Medro Limited on June 25th, just 44 days after the firm had been incorporated. Can you imagine that? 44 days. Okay, all those noise you guys are hearing out there, this is what's going on, okay? 44 days. I cannot believe this. The company's website claimed that it is, quote, a specialist manufacturer of personal protective equipment, close quote. However, its founding directors appear to have experience in other fields. Oh my God. You have to understand this part. The people who created that particular company, their experience, it's not none of that. It's almost like, okay, I've been in the architecture field for such amount of years, let's just say, this is example, and then all of a sudden, I create a company about, let's say, I don't know, maybe doctor kind of thing. I open a clinic of health or something like that. My experience have nothing to do with health. This is what's going on right now, okay? The firm was set up by Anthony Page and Vori Cool, both of whom work in fiduciary services, private trust, and wealth management. Okay? Both Page and Cool work for Knox House Trust. If you guys are in the UK, you could look these up. I'll put the link of this particular thing in the description. I may not read all of it, okay? Both of whom work in fiduciary services, private trust, and wealth management. Both Page and Cool worked for Knox House Trust, a corporate wealth and investment management firm that is based in the Isle of Man, which is considered to be an offshore tax haven. Wow. Wow, that's some deep investigation right there. Oh my goodness, they're robbing the people blind. Oh my goodness. Page is director of the family's office, quote, this family office, while his company profile claimed that he has spent the majority of his career working in the, quote, offshore fiduciary environment, close quote. Cole has 20 years experience in the field, including 6, quote, in the yacht management arena, close quote. Okay? This has nothing to do with PPE, okay? Company's house record show that MedPro is not the only venture launched by the pair in recent months, okay? A separate profile shows that Cole and Page set up a company called, quote, Body Icon Limited, on 2 June this year, though the services to be provided by this firm are not yet apparent. A week before the DHSC contract was awarded to Medro, the Knox House employees were joined in their startup by Maurice Stenler. Okay, so sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Appointed as a director on 18 June. Stenler has extensive business experience with 24 current or lapsed directorship listed on Company's House. One of Stempler's venture is Loudwater Trade and Finance, which, quote, sources, distributes, and sells branded products around the world, close quote. It is unclear how the company financed the supply of such large amount of PPE, given the relative youth of the firm. Okay? The firm is young, brand new, 44 days old. PPE Metro Limited has been approached for comment. Alright? So the thing goes on. There's more to it, okay? There's more to it, but I only read the first few parts. The link of this is in the description. You guys go and check it. So this is why Meghan Markle is making noise. And what's the other guy? Omid is making noise, okay? So I know the Sussexes will be talking about Meghan. There it is, okay? I just click. Alright. Oh, it refreshed. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. I think alright. This is what the Sussexes want to talk about, okay? I need y'all to look at her face, okay? So just to leave you in a smile face, okay? This will be the last things I'll show you guys. There's Meghan smiling. There's Meghan again. There's Meghan. For some reason, this picture, she looks like Stacey, Stacey Nash on, what's that movie, as Clueless, in the movie Clueless. It's like a 1990s kind of movie, I think. She looks like her right here. But Stacey, I don't even want to go there. Wow, she looks beautiful. Alright, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.